Welcome Rockstars to more Minecraft Cobblemon. Today's gonna be super exciting because we're finally gonna take on Giovanni, the next rival in our Pokemon battle. It's gonna be exciting, so let's get to it. Well, Rockstars, we spent the last couple episodes preparing for this Giovanni battle, so let's go ahead and decide our last Pokemon since our Rapidash is too high of a level to actually be used. I think it's pretty obvious we just pull in our boy Breloom here. It's not that big of a deal, and he's our only other EV trained Pokemon. It will duplicate our fighting types, but it's better than having an un-EV trained Swallow or Electivire. Now, to give him a proper item, actually we probably should just take the item back off of our Galarian Rapidash for the Focus Sash, because he's not exactly bulky, Breloom, and we want him to be able to get Spore off, or if we need to, so that's probably extremely important. And actually, I probably might lead with him because of the Spore ability, on top of the fact that the rest of our team is stronger overall, so he wouldn't be a bad base start. So if we go to our Pokedex here, go to Team Rocket, and here, or trainer card, not Pokedex. So this should be, yeah, Team Rocket 46 to 55 will be our new level cap. Giovanni, we can find him in the Badlands, Eroded Badlands, Savannah. It's gonna be a little bit of traveling before we get there. Like I said, I think in the previous episode, one of the reasons we spent a couple episodes training and gathering a team was because one, well, the gym trainers had been previously tougher than we expected, on top of the fact that it was a far distance away. So we might as well took the extra time and make sure we would actually have a better chance of winning the battle, since it would be a long travel back and forth if we didn't. Right now we're pretty set. We've got the team that we like, so we can start training, or not training, battling a lot more trainers in general and just start blasting through them so we can get to like the Elite Four and whatever they might have afterwards. But there are other things I want to do. We still need to visit the Nether properly, see what that's up with and what Pokemon might spawn there. There should be a ton of cool Pokemon in the end that we want to check out, and we could probably get some legendaries before we even get to the Elite Four if we do it right. But I'm pretty happy with the team we have right now, so I'm gonna focus on getting a couple trainers up and going out of the way, because we're gonna have a level cap. So even if we do get a legendary, we're gonna be stagnated by that level cap. So it's best if we go ahead and get these trainers out of the way so that level cap isn't an issue in the future when we do go out to catch legendary Pokemon. I forgot how small this original Badlands that we found was, which is disappointing. We found two of them, both really far away. This is, I think, the original one we found. It's extra small. Yeah, if we pull up the map, this is kind of it. I mean, that kind of sucks, but oh wait, is he already spawned? There's no way he's already spawned. We can't look it based off the trainer's skin because that doesn't line up. But this only glows in points when we're at the right person. Team Rocket Grunt. You're not the next person though, but I guess it would make sense Team Rocket Grunts would spawn if Giovanni spawned and the arrow's pointing this way towards a trainer. Boss Giovanni, come here, buddy. Let's get into a battle. Time to test your skills. Okay, so we've got a Nidoking up first. Well, actually, you know what we can do? We could use Sky Uppercut, but let's start off with the Spore. He's poison ground, so this should affect him and we should be faster. Come on, buddy. Put him to sleep. Why am I at 1 HP? Did I miss something, or did we not heal? He outsped? What? Good thing we put the Focus Sash on him. Jeez. And I don't have our healing move anymore, so Sky Uppercut, let's go. Good thing we have Mach Punch for when he wakes up. At least now we can actually get a couple turns of damage in, because we clearly would have died anyways, which makes sense. Okay, Sky Uppercut, please don't wake up yet. Yes. Give me at least one more, and there's Earth Power, finishes us off. But we got a good start. Okay, Steel Poison versus, no, Bug Steel versus Poison Ground. We should have a good max up here. Let's go ahead and get a Sword Stance off here. That should be pretty decent for us. That Earth Power I was worried about, but I'm hoping with the Sword Stance that our Steel will be really effective here. And let's go Bullet Punch, because X-Scissor isn't going to do much. And yes, that was enough. Honchkrow, interesting. You are Dark type, so X-Scissor should do more, but I don't know if we'll outspeed you since we're not light metal. Honchkrow's decently fast. Steel's not super effective on Dark. Let's go for it though. I'd rather get some damage off and then get killed. And we still did solid damage. 13% left HP left. If I could speak, I'll take it. Yep, and Heat Wave finishes us off. Let's bring in Slacking here. Okay, so this is gonna be really interesting. Would Sucker Punch work, right? We should just stick with Sucker Punch. Is that gonna be an, oh, his HP came back and Sucker Punch failed because of that, and we're gonna okay, so we want Slack Off because we're gonna Truant, so we're not gonna do anything this turn. So he's been physically attacking us, so let's go counter next. Drill Peck, there we go, solid damage and critical hit. Now we counter that, and nice, one shot. Get a little more used to slacking in battle. We only have 49 HP, and even if we had full HP, I feel like Infernape would do quite a lot of damage. I don't think there's a way to get out of this. We're in Truant mode, so we'll hit Slack Off, but it's not really gonna matter. Yeah, we're dead. So we have two options here because Crocodile is obviously the worst choice. We have a Ghost Fire type, which would be solid against a Fire Fighting type, or we have a Fighting Dragon type, which would be just as solid. I think we go Skeledridge. I'm gonna do a little bit of damage, literally a tiny bit with Torch Song, because I want the boost. Oh, he went with Sword Stance. I wasn't expecting that. We don't have a whole lot of physical defense, but we have a good amount of HP. We still did 30% with Torch Song. That's insane, because I'm going for Shadow Ball next. That was the setup move because it's special attack still. I just wanted to have a raise on our special attack. That's gonna finish him off. It stabs super effective. Kangaskhan, completely normal type. Neither of us actually, you can't hit me with some of your moves. Let's go Torch Song and raise our special attack even more while we have the opportunity. But we're probably not gonna live another hit from almost any Pokemon. That really sucks. So we probably should have gotten Flamethrower. That would have finished off Kangaskhan. Not a big deal. We'll take the heat here. We'll die and we'll deal with it. Hakamo-o is a bit more defensive than our boy Crocodile, so we're gonna lead off with this guy. Let's just go Crunch. That should be enough to actually finish off the Kangaskhan. There we go. It's a pretty solid battle, and I'm holding my own against Giovanni. We only have Crunch now because of our Muscle Band locking us into a move. That sucks, but we wouldn't have lived Freeze Dry anyways, which is really bad actually. Actually, Freeze Dry is specifically an Ice type move for Water type, so it might not do as much to our Hakamo-o, who's a Dragon type. It's still worrying though. Let's go off the bat, Clanging Scales here. Please don't do too much. Oh, that's exactly half, and they got the freeze. Oh, that's insane. That's insane. So we made a couple mistakes, tiny ones, that made a big difference, and that freeze made a difference because he did exactly half of our HP. But we can win that battle pretty easily, I think, if we just play it slightly differently. Round 2, you still lead off with Nidoking. Perfect. I thought you would, so we've sent out Slacking. This is going to be interesting. Let's start off with a Sucker Punch here, and nice damage, 54% HP left. I'll take that. Sludge Bomb's gonna hurt. Ooh, that did more than I expected, and we're gonna Truant, so that means we're dead this turn. I probably should, no, is Sludge Bomb physical? It has to be for it to do that much damage from Nidoking, right? So I probably should have countered it. Or return a similar play here with Sizzle that we did last time, because that worked out for us. So let's go Sword Stance here. We maybe wanted to start off with Iron Defense, but we expected this. We know how this is gonna go. It's exactly what we want. I just don't remember how much HP you had left last time for us to finish you off with Bullet Punch, so I'm worried. Okay, doesn't matter. You did finish yourself off. Here's Haunch Crow again. Now, we did Bullet Punch last time and still did good damage. He obviously killed us. The question is, would we outspeed? So can X's or work? Or I still don't think it's worth it. I think we stick to Bullet Punch. We get that priority here, right? That knocks him down to Haunch Crow with 13% HP left. Now, we saw him heal last time with that. Expecting that to happen again. He is flying, but he's also dark, so fighting should be neutral on him. So let's go with Mach Punch and see if does that priority outdo his healing so we can take him down. And Infernape, really, really bad for us, actually. Really, really bad for us. So what do we do here? Obviously, we can switch out. I think physical attacks do a lot to Skeledridge, which could be problematic. Kind of wish I still had Slacking at this point. We could set up Hakamo-o, Fighting Dragon versus Fighting Fire. Yeah, I think that's a good strategy, and that way we save Crocodile and mainly our Skeledridge. I think Skeledridge is going to be key with Torch Song here, and that didn't do a lot for us. So let's go ahead and Dragon Dance raises physical attack and speed. Clanging Scales is a special attacking move, but we are balanced. Our stats are pretty balanced, especially with the way we EV trained them to do both. This is why we have two different types of physical and special moves. So what do we really want to go with here? Clanging Scales has a lot more power. Let's Dragon Dance. Let's get the speed buff, and he Sword Stance, so he's gonna have a physical attack buff. So do we, though. We also lower our special attack with Clanging Scales after every use, so this is probably going to be a one-time go, so having Dragon Dance is still good for us. What did I just miss? What did... Close Combat? And he one-shot me? That's insane. Oh, I was not ready for that. Okay, well, if his special defense fell, right, let's just go all in with Shadow Ball off the bat instead of getting that, the Torch Song off, which is really good since he just did another Sword Stance, and it wasn't enough. Shadow Ball again, but he's probably going to I should have used Torch Song. I knew I should have used Torch Song. Okay, so this time, oh, but that special defense drop really hurt him. But he's pushing it to his limit now. Yeah, I slacking coming in when I did with him was not a great move. Oh, wait, I killed him. Did he go? Wait, what happened? He didn't do any damage on us. Oh, he restored his HP, but his special defense was too high. I must have had a high roll. That makes sense. Let's go Torch Song. Let's get our special attack up, especially since we don't have a whole lot of HP missing. We're gonna need it for Kangaskhan. Yeah, 65% is not great. It's a little iffy here, so let's just go Flamethrower and let's get as much power in as possible. Yeah, because I don't see us living another attack. Maybe it's gonna be close. Not enough to finish him off. All right, let's try. I guess we should go for Torch Song again too. If we live, we can boost our special attack one more time. We do live, but we also don't outspeed anyone, so it's not gonna do a lot for us. Maybe. We've got the Rotom. Yeah, that's not gonna be helpful. Shadow Ball it up, and we're dead. Breloom. This is actually probably a decent Pokemon for us to have here. Let's see if we can get a Spore off here and put him to sleep. Ooh, we survived. Yes, because of our Focus Sash, saving us from Freeze Dry. Now, let's go ahead and switch out to Crocodile before he wakes up. We need to get a ground type attack off. It's our best chance to one-shot him. Let's go Dig, and great. He switched out, or woke up, I mean, so we're screwed. Yeah, I can win this battle. It's just about those small switches that I make. Those small, tiny choices. Completely changes the entire game for us. But we're right there. All right, we're gonna lead off with Slacking again this time, even though I just said that was a mistake. And let's go ahead and counter it, expecting our... Oh, he used Earth Power. Are you kidding me? Earth Power? So, okay, nope. We're gonna forfeit and restart, because that was specifically expecting him to use Sludge Bomb. All right, Sizzle. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Ground Poison versus Steel Bug to start off with. So we know what's gonna happen here. We're gonna Swords Dance. He's gonna Earth Power. This is all about setup, so we can get the rest of the team flow through easier. So let's go Bullet Punch, and let's do a massive amount of damage, and actually one-shot him because it was a crit. That's so good. That means we can go ahead and actually Bullet Punch our Honchkrow as well, which is just do insane amounts of damage. Perfect. I'd love if we somehow live or he missed, but that's not gonna happen. That was a critical hit too. Luckily, we know we can go ahead and bring in Mach Punch with Breloom, and that should finish off Honchkrow in a single hit. Now in Fernape, this is where things get interesting, because we have a couple options. We could switch out, or we could take it. And I think we're gonna take it and hit the Spore off on him is probably our best bet, is to go with. I could switch out to another Pokemon, but I feel like just doing damage on him would be really good. We're not gonna do a lot. Sky Uppercut, we're gonna go for damage and see how this does. That's over 50%. I can take that. I'll deal with that. We do one more Sky Uppercut. Come on, don't wake up. And yes, he's down. Oh, this is not good though. We have Rotom and no Focus Sash. So Mach Punch off the back here. We want to get some guaranteed damage off. That's almost half of his HP. I'll take it. He switched out to Kangaskhan. Interesting. I'm going to take the advantage to set up Hakamo-o here. Dragon Dance. He's going to use Body Slam as long as we don't get paralyzed. There we go. Oh my god, of course we do. That's going to cut our speed in half. So we only have our physical attack stat really boosted from our Dragon Dance. That really sucks. So let's go Sky Uppercut and get rid of Kangaskhan with the attack boost, Fighting Stab, and of course we're paralyzed. And now he's going to kill us in this shot. I guarantee it. Nope, we survived. But come on, and we paralyzed again. Are you kidding me? One Body Slam for paralyzation and 2 paralyzes in a row. RNG just does not like me winning Pokemon battles. Fine, we're gonna set up Torch Song on our Skeledridge this way if this is how you want to run it. So boom, let's go ahead and do all that damage. I think we live one more attack. Let's go. I didn't mean to press Shadow Ball. It's not going to affect him. I needed to press Torch Song. So great, we just took damage for no reason. I really screwed this up. Why? I know what to do, and then in the moment I make small changes, and I don't know why I do it, but it's always a bad choice. Let's just go Dig, I guess. Why not? It's a 2-turn move, but it's more powerful. I think Crunch, honestly, I don't remember. And this way we can just go ahead and attack when we can, because I think Dig is going to be a better choice right now, and instead of Crunch, because at least we're going to dodge some attacks if we're faster, because that's going to be a key to living with him, because we only have Slacking left. So let's see. Dig should be able to finish off Kangaskhan here. Come down. There we go. Next up is Rotom. So if we outspeed, we can get a Dig off, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, that's the disappointing part. But Slacking could do pretty solid here. What's his main move? He uses special attacks, right? He keeps using Frost, Breath, Freeze, Dry, so counter's not going to do anything. So let's start off with a Sucker Punch here. That should be pretty solid, and it failed. Great. He used Will-O-Wisp. That's horrible. We're just going to keep clicking Sucker Punch. That's our best bet. He's not a Ghost type, right? So Chip Away would work, but come on, Sucker Punch. That did nothing. Slack Off's our best bet, but I mean, we're going to die before that happens. Jeez. We did this before thinking he would go Sludge Bomb and counter, but he used Earth Power. So that means we have the option of Sucker Punch for priority damage, Slack Off to heal right away, or Chip Away to do lots of damage. I'm not really sure what the best move is. Slack Off would just kind of stall. So let's go Chip Away and let's see what damage we can really do with this guy. Come on. And nice damage. Nidoking. Or Slacking. Let's take Slack Off in case he misses, but I doubt it. That'd been nice, but he's dead. But he did the damage. We did massive Nidoking damage. Now we bring in Scizor. We're not going to Swords Dance. We're just going to straight up. Oh, crap. I should have Swords Dance. That Bullet Punch wasn't going to be enough. I wasn't expecting a heal. Swords Dance again, I guess, then. Yeah, but that puts us in the... I mean, this is a guaranteed kill this time versus when we start off with him, but all we did was waste Slacking at this point, so this was a horrible start to the strategy. If we can get this exact same thing to happen again, what we can do is go our Swords Dance right off the bat if we can predict his healing. Okay, let's go ahead, hit Chip Away here, and let's see if he... Yep, we survive at 76 HP, go down to about 60. Oh, 19 with that. Okay, last time you healed after we switched out, so I'm curious if you're gonna do that again. That's kind of why we're leading off with this same strategy, because I'm hoping for that. I'm hoping you heal here so we get a free Swords Dance off. That's exactly what I wanted. Perfect. So now we can take the extra Swords Dance because we know we live a single hit no matter what. Perfect. We guaranteed to kill him with critical hits on one Swords Dance. So 2 Swords Dance Bullet Punches. No way Nidoking lives this, or Honchkrow. Yep, he brings out Honchkrow. We do the same thing. He lived with 15% HP on a single Swords Dance Bullet Punch, so that get rid of him. Next up is Infernape. Now, we aren't going to do much to him in terms of speed, so we have to go Bullet Punch for a priority or he's going to one-shot us even if we were full HP, so we got to hope Swords Dance did good damage, and it, it did. Almost 60% damage. I'll take it. I think this is where we bring in Breloom here. We hit the... Spore Attack here, because last time we did more damage with Sky Uppercut than we expected to, so I want to put him to sleep, because Spore's a guaranteed sleep if we land it. There's no chance to miss unless it's... Actually, is it? We have to lower accuracy or be immune. Now we go Sky Uppercut, and that's a solid amount of damage. That finishes off Infernape. Rotom, we don't get to do much here, but we can go Mach Punch and get a little bit of chip damage on him, which is, still 48% or 49% HP. I'll take it. They switch out to Kangaskhan, so we're going to go to Crocodile here, and let's go ahead and, because we don't get to use him against Rotom almost no matter what, so let's just go Crunch. We're going to go out for that, because Dig takes extra time, and they're similar equal since it's not super effective. Similar equal, they're similar in power since neither move are super effective against each other. Boom, another Crunch. If we get lucky, we should be able to finish off Kangaskhan here. There we go, so we don't have to waste a Pokemon. But Rotom's going to finish off our boy here. He does it every single time with Frost Breath. He never misses. It almost always critical hits. Okay, so our boy's got an Assault Vest, which is what I'm really hoping Skeletor's is going to come in key for. So let's go Torch Song here and see what damage. Yes, that's some solid HP tanking we're doing there. And Torch Song finished him off. And that was it. Rotom was the last Pokemon. You're better than I expected. That is awesome. So that makes our level cap now 55. So we're actually able to use our Galarian Ponyta, which is insane. Oh, and we have 3 rivals next, apparently. So these are Rival Harry. Oh, it's just Rival Terry. All 3 of them are Rival Terry. So they mean the exact same thing. But I guess that's the next person we fight before Gym Leader. Now that we defeated Giovanni, it's a pretty successful day. But I don't want to just end off there and, oh, we defeated it and that's it. So let's catch some Pokemon here in this biome while we're here. Why not? So Girafarig. Boom. Let's go ahead and Quick Ball you. There's going to be plenty of Pokemon here for the Pokedex that we don't have. We haven't spent a whole lot of time in Savannah outside of getting other, I think, gym leaders and whatnot. So this should be pretty interesting. 42 versus 46. You should be able to take a Torch Song. We're not raising, we're raising our special attack, but it's still less powerful currently than Shadow Ball, which is super effective, or Flamethrower. Perfect. Now, Ultra Ball, and come on, Girafarig, get in there. I'm going to catch 5 to 10 new Pokemon for the Pokedex while we're here at least. So there's one. Ooh. Ooh, Tauros. Get in the Pokeball, buddy. That would be a good capture. He's a solid single stage evolution, but I wish they, I mean, I guess they gave him regional forms in the latest game, right? Or are those technically different Pokemon? I don't remember. I think they're regional forms. I don't have Funfi. There we go. Let's catch this bad boy. Come on, little buddy, get in the Pokeball. That is 3 brand new Pokemon. Do I really not have Ekans? Well, I guess I haven't focused too much on Cobblemon Pokedex catching like I have for my Pixelmon series that's currently running, which I recommend checking out if you guys haven't already. There are fusions. I guess it's because unlike Pixelmon servers, there's less incentive to actually fill the Pokedex. Like, I want to fill the Pokedex in Cobblemon, I do, but there's not the rewards for filling it like there are on the Pixelmon servers, which help you also get other stuff as well as fill the Pokedex and further quests and whatnot. So I guess that's also just a part of playing on a single player world versus a server. Then again, I know there are other Cobblemon mod add-ons that add more quests and stuff too. I just don't remember what they are, and I don't think the versions line up with what I'm currently running, because I tried to add more stuff previously and then there was a lot of conflictions, and so because of that I've kind of avoided being one update behind at all times of the Cobblemon pack that I'm running, and not adding any more add-ons in case it causes any more crashes or anything else, because I'd rather not lose the world in the progress. Come on, buddy. Come on, get in the Pokeball. Yes. I mean, that's 6 brand new Pokemon already. That's kind of nuts, but I guess that's what happens when we just, like in Pixelmon, we were running around catching so many Pokemon specifically because we were on a Pokemon quest, and we had to catch a specific size and nature Pokemon, and we just saw a ton of Pokemon we didn't have in the deck, so we were just catching them along the way. Well, that wasn't really happening here in Cobblemon, so it's really weird to think that it's technically not easier or harder in either way in either mod pack, but one definitely feels more incentive to catch them. Ooh, Koala. But now there are creepers and we're at nighttime. Come on, give me one more cool Pokemon to catch. Give me one more neat, cool one to end up the episode on. Not all of those mobs. Holy crap, that's what, 4, 5, 6 zombies, 2 creepers, 2 skeletons. Oh, a fully evolved Luxray. That I could get behind. It's not nothing crazy, but it's pretty neat, and it's a cool Pokemon to end off with since we don't have it. So and it's level 51, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and quick ball this bad boy. Oh no, creeper, please don't blow up the Pokemon. Does that count, or is he in the safe in the Pokeball? I think he's safe in the Pokeball, and yeah, we caught Luxray, which I think is a great place to end up today's episode. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe down below if you're all wanting to see more Cobblemon content, and I'll see you all next time, Rockstars. Peace, peace.